What's up, guys? We're back again on the bus, and I'm doing some installation here now. Uh, I apologize with how much I hop around and everything, and I'm kind of inconsistent with like keeping up with like the steps and making sure I'm catching all the steps in time on the bus build. But it's because I'm a one-man crew. I'm building this, I'm doing that, trying to get these videos out and stuff. It's hard. Plus my daily job, I just work a lot. I do a lot. So when I get on the bus, it's work mode. It's go go go. Not only that, for my daily job, I'm also a carpenter, and so I have to pack all my tools up at work. Instead of putting them in the gang box, I'm bringing my own little personal roll-along gang box with me every day now, so I can put my pouches, my drills, bits, screws, everything I need back into that gang box, and I'm bringing it with me. It's hard, so I do apologize for how inconsistent I can tend to be on the progress of my bus build. With that being said, though, there's been progress. There has. So, if you look behind me, look, there's all the subfloors insulated. I got some walls starting to be framed up. Insulation is in. And within this weekend right now, which is Saturday, and I've been talking to my pops about it. He's more of an electrician, plumber, I'm like carpenter. I'll do the trim, framing, cabinets and stuff. He does all that stuff too, but he's even more well-rounded. He is more into plumbing, electrical, HVAC, stuff like that. He's the man. So, what we have here is some pure safety, high-performance insulation. Certified allergy-friendly, fire-resistant, and 50% noise reduction. Those are all big things for me. Allergy, not so much. I deal with allergies, but not a huge deal, especially I'll be traveling and going to mountains and all that stuff anyways. But fire-resistant, always good to be safe, right? 50% noise reduction. Yes! When me or someone else is driving and the other person needs to catch up on rest, or just needs to work on the laptop editing photos, videos, content, make a call, anything, that 50% noise reduction is going to be huge. Now, this stuff compared to other, face insulation, the Pink Panther stuff, a roll of the Pink Panther stuff is about $38 here at the Home Depot near me. I got this stuff for $43. It adds up. It is more expensive. But then you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Like what are your plans? Now, if this bus was a weekend warrior thing where I'm taking it to the NASCAR tracks or something like that, or helping my friend Shane, who you've seen on this channel with the race car, take him out to events, it wouldn't be a big deal. But I'm planning on living in this bus for 2 years, at least. I want to live in this bus for 2 years, appreciate what I built, and go and find a permanent settled down place. Like that is my whole thing with this bus is I want to live in it for 2 years, travel around America, Canada, wherever I can get to, South America too, if I can, and see where I want to permanently live. Whether it's back here in Michigan, I'll travel all over Michigan too, or go somewhere warm or mild, because I've been all over touring in bands. I want to go do it again, but for myself instead of rushing to the next stop. I want to go take my time. I want to do this, and I want to do it right. So that's what we're doing. So, back to the pure safety stuff. This stuff, I decided to go for it, like I said, because I'm living in this bus for 2 years. Minimum. 2 years minimum. I'd like to do it longer. So I framed the walls up 69 center with just 2x2 studs, 1.5 by 1.5 inches. None of these studs are load bearing. They're not supporting anything except for just the walls themselves. They're just supporting their own weight with what you put on it, in which, honestly, with how I'm going to build everything, it's not going to be a lot. A lot of the stuff is going to be tied floor to ceiling, so the walls aren't going to have a lot of sideways sway that they're going to need to support. So I framed everything on 16-inch center, and I've only framed this side. I've only framed the passenger side. So that's what's going on. And you can look up, I framed the top as well, framed the ceiling, furred it down with 3/4 furring strips, and so I'm going to go over the ceiling details in the next video and stuff when I start doing that. So for right now, I guess just enjoy some of the B-roll I'm going to shoot for installing the installation. Nothing too crazy, but I just want to keep this whole build. I want to keep it on video so I can look back on it from years, eventually show my kids when I have some, wife, whatever, whoever wants to deal with me. And when I go to sell this bus, I can show, like, this is the process. This is how the bus was built. I see a lot of that on these schoolie pages on Facebook and stuff, is like, well, how is it built? How is it insulated? Good questions too. Valuable questions, because it's like, these things are cold and they are poorly insulated when you get them from the factory. They're horrible. So we are re-insulating everything, you know. So enjoy.
Karma helped me do that. I'm a huge believer in keeping on top of your finances so that you can make smart financial decisions, and knowing your credit scores is just as important as knowing your bank account balance. Credit Karma is absolutely.
Snap your W-2, file Fed and state for free, guaranteed. Get the app now.